Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. I welcome you all on behalf of IIT Delhi Alumni Association. It's a pleasure to welcome you back. And I'm sure today we are once again going to get inspired by listening to the stories of those days. Ye un dinon ki baat hai. So the convener for this is Mr. Narinder Madan, our EC member. And today we are very privileged to have with us Mr. Akshay Gaur, Professor Narendra Kumar Pandey, Dr. Amit Sen Gupta, and Mr. Amir Zeb with us. So Mr. Gaur is a BTech Civil Engineering 1977 batch. He is a great believer in the values of liberty, equality, fraternity, passionate interest in theatre. He has taken to acting after a hiatus of 40 years. Welcome, Mr. Gaur. Very pleased to have you with us, sir.
Thank you.
Our next panelist for today is Professor Narendra Kumar Pandey, MSc Physics, 1987 batch. He obtained his BSc Honours in Physics from St. Xavier's College, Ranchi in 1985, followed by an MSc in Physics in 87 and PhD 1995, both from IIT Delhi. He was the nominee to Senate and VGPS in IIT Delhi. He joined University of Lucknow as lecturer in 1990 and has been working as a professor since 2007. His interest areas include fiber optic sensors, solid state sensors, and has held several administrative positions and has been the spokesperson for the university and the director of Cultural Activity Board for several years. Welcome, Professor Pandey.
Thank you.
Our next panelist is Dr. Amit Sen Gupta. He is a PhD Biomedical Engineering 1993 batch. And while I'm reading this, I am really amazed. Just before the session, I was talking to Mr. Madan, and he told me that you are a gynecologist, a surgeon, a bioengineer actively involved with transforming societies and youth by disseminating science at the grassroots level. So welcome, Dr. Amit Sen Gupta. Amazing.
Thank you so much.
And our final panelist for today is Mr. Amir Zeb, BTech MTech Dual Degree Chemical Engineering batch of 2013. He currently works as Vice President with the Carlini Group, one of the largest private equity funds globally. Previously, he's worked with two other PE firms, Advent International and CWC Capital Partners. At IIT, he was the General Secretary for BRCA and was awarded the Alok Saxena Award for top two all-rounders of the batch, together with the Jayant Sinha Award for contribution to BARC. So with this, I finished the introductory for our all four panelists for today. And it's wonderful to welcome you today. And I am very sure that we'll have a very, very interesting session. And with this introductory remarks, I hand over to Mr. Madan, who is the convener for today's session. Mr. Madan.
Yeah, thank you very much, Dr. Gitanjali. You have taken the thunder out of me by having introduced to all of them. I really spent the afternoon today in making us a little brief on everybody, but all the same, it was nice to really understand all these people, and especially my dear friend Amit. So we start the session with Amit. So Amit, the floor is yours.
Up the ladder. Okay.
Yeah.
So
You are the top of the ladder.
should I talk in Hindi? I think that will be better.
I think एक नया एक शब्द निकला है English.
English.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So I think I'll start कि ये उन दिनों की बात है और मेरा IIT का रिश्ता बहुत लंबा है. So ये 1989 में शुरू हुआ when I was invited by IIT to deliver a talk on my research work. I was a faculty at Safdarjung Hospital UCMS in obstetrics and gynecology. So मुझे एक invitation मिला IIT की तरफ से कि आपका एक special lecture arrange कर रहे हैं सबके लिए, तो आप आइए अपने research के बारे में थोड़ा बताइए. So somehow my research got very famous those days. I was very young, of course, young faculty lecturer, So मैं पहुंच गया IIT पास में ही था, 2-3 किलोमीटर, 5 मिनट में आप ड्राइव करके पहुंच सकते थे उन दिनों में. 89 में ट्रैफिक नहीं हुआ करता था. और पॉल्यूशन भी नहीं था इतना, तो पहुंच गए। और वो मेन हॉल जो आईआईटी का है, बड़ा वाला जो हॉल है, वहाँ पे मेरा इंट्रोडक्शन हुआ और मैंने बोलना चालू कर दिया। उसके बाद जब बोलना खत्म हुआ, एक आध घंटा जितना भी टाइम दिया गया था, so then I found a lot of professors sitting in front and the students behind and all. So obviously, I threw a question that, this is my work and it will require a lot of simulation, modeling, or electrical engineering. ये वो जितना एक वेग सा knowledge था, as a gynecologist and surgeon, you are doing some different types of research. But कुछ friends थे जिनसे पता चला कि एक स्पेस टेक्नोलॉजी होती है, इसरो के कुछ फ्रेंड्स थे, वो सिमुलेशन मॉडलिंग होती है, कंप्यूटर में कुछ किया जाता है। तो फिर मैंने बोला भाई एक बड़ा कॉम्प्लिकेटेड इशू है जिसमें मैं काम कर रहा हूँ कि माँ से बच्चे में ब्लड कैसे पहुंचता है, और कुछ डिजीज होती है जिसमें सडनली मदर्स की डेथ हो जाती है और हाई बीपी होता है, कन्वल्शंस आते हैं, ब्रेन चेंजेस होती हैं। सो आई वाज डूइंग लॉट ऑफ एक्सटेंसिव वर्क ऑन दैट and my work got a lot of international name and fame for my seminal work, and we saved a lot of mothers in ICU. So सामने elderly person खड़े हुए और मेरा डॉक्टर साहब आप ये कोलैबोरेशन की बातें क्यों कर रहे हैं, आप हमारे यहाँ पीएचडी क्यों नहीं कर लेते। मैंने बोला अरे पीएचडी वो भी आईआईटी से, और मैं कहाँ ठहरा मेडिकल पर्सन। तो वो ऑफ कोर्स उनसे इंट्रोडक्शन हुई थी। वो आई थिंक डॉक्टर डायरेक्टर थे, डॉक्टर निगम। सो उन्होंने बोला तो, और प्रोफेसर गुहा भी थे, स्नेह आनंद थी। उन्होंने बोला हाँ ये तो बहुत बढ़िया है, वो आपका जो भी रिसर्च निकलेगा उसका क्रेडिट तो आईआईटी को जाएगा, कोलैबोरेशन में तो क्रेडिट जाएगा नहीं आईआईटी को। तो दे वर वेरी इंटेलिजेंट समहाउ। सो मैंने बोला भाई अब वो आईआईटी से पीएचडी करना तो मुझे क्या करना पड़ेगा। नहीं आपको छोटे छोटे कोर्सेज है एमटेक बीटेक लेवल के, वो करना पड़ेगा। मैंने बोला बाप रे एमटेक बीटेक लेवल के कोर्सेज मैं करूंगा, ये तो पॉसिबल नहीं है। तो उन्होंने बोला नहीं नहीं हम करवा देंगे आपसे, आप चिंता मत करिए। तो somehow I was given a chance to enroll as PhD as a day scholar because I was faculty in Suburban UCMS. So आना जाना शुरू हुआ उन दिनों। So 89 में I was made to sit with बच्चे 17-18 साल के छोटे छोटे बीटेक इलेक्ट्रिकल के बच्चे और मैकेनिकल इंजीनियरिंग के बच्चे, और उनको पता चला भाई ये डॉक्टर साहब हैं, वहां से आते हैं सफदरजंग से। तो बड़ा इंक्विजिटिव सब में बड़ा एक इंक्विजिटिव रहा कि, और फिर मैंने उनसे सीखना शुरू किया वो ब्रेड बोर्ड कैसे होता है, ऑसिलोस्कोप, ये सिग्नल और सिग्नल प्रोसेसिंग। उन बच्चों ने मुझे, बीटेक के स्टूडेंट्स ने मुझे ज्यादातर सिखाया। सो जर्नी शुरू हुआ और काफी सीनियर प्रोफेसर्स थे। केयर एक डिपार्टमेंट हुआ करता था, सेंटर फॉर अप्लाइड रिसर्च इन इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स, एटमॉस्फेरिक साइंसेस, वहां पे वो लोग अप्लाइड मैथमेटिक्स में बहुत काम करते थे। तो मेरे इसमें सिमुलेशन और ये सब था। तो बोला आपको तो मैथमेटिक्स सीखना पड़ेगा। मैंने बोला लो अब मैथमेटिक्स वो भी एडवांस, तो ये तो बड़ा मुश्किल है मेरे लिए इतने साल बाद। नहीं हम आपको ट्रेन कर देंगे। तो फिर वहाँ के प्रोफेसर जो थे इतने अच्छे थे, तो मेरे लिए स्पेशली सुबह 7 बजे आते थे, मैं और प्रोफेसर लोग, और मुझे बेसिक से लेके बाकी तो स्टूडेंट लोग सिखाई देते थे। तो मतलब इतना एक अजीब सा एक माहौल था आईआईटी का उन दिनों में कि सब तैयार थे कि इसको सिखाओ कुछ। और दैट वाज समथिंग अमेजिंग इन आईआईटी आई फाउंड। और वो एक अजीब सी कहानी थी जो फाइनली वो सब करते करते एक सन सिस्टम हुआ करता था आईआईटी में। कंप्यूटर साइंस डिपार्टमेंट ग्राउंड फ्लोर में बहुत सारे बड़े बड़े कंप्यूटर लगे हुए थे। तो वहां पे ले जाया गया कि भाई यहाँ पे आपको कंप्यूटर सीखना पड़ेगा। अब वो बड़े बड़े कंप्यूटर हुआ करते थे, तार वार लगे होते थे सब, बहुत सारे। तो वहां पे फिर बच्चों के साथ वही बीटेक रियल टैलेंटेड स्टूडेंट्स, वो भी बड़े खुश होते थे और मेरे से मेडिकल सलाह भी लेते थे, सर ये हो गया, सर मुझे आज बुखार हो गया। तो इट वाज गिव एंड टेक, लाइक a beautiful relationship that started between me and students and the professors. और थोड़ा सा सपोर्ट ज्यादा मिलता था बीइंग ए डॉक्टर, कि वो सर कल वो मलेरिया हो गया था सर मुझे, वो गए थे उन्होंने दवाई नहीं दी तो मैं दवाई लिख देता था. So it was a beautiful, you know, a relationship between me and IIT. और फिर फाइनली वो वहाँ पे एक हॉस्टल हुआ करता था नालंदा, यू नो, तो रात को, और फिर उन्होंने मुझे फोर्ट्रान सिखाया उन दिनों में, फोर्ट्रान 77, और बड़े एडवांस मैथमेटिकल इक्वेशन को उसमें प्रोग्रामिंग सिखाया, फुल स्टॉप में क्या मतलब होता है, कॉमा का क्या मतलब होता है, यू नो, यू अंडरस्टैंड गायनेकोलॉजी इज टीचिंग गायनेकोलॉजी, लर्निंग एंड इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स एंड इलेक्ट्रिकल सर्किट, मॉसफेट मॉडल और जेफिट मॉडल, पता नहीं क्या क्या. अब तो आई एम क्वाइट गुड एट इट, बट दोज डेज आई वाज वेरी न्यू टू ऑल दिस थिंग. फिर फोर्ट्रान प्रोग्रामिंग सिखाया, और फोर्ट्रान प्रोग्रामिंग दिन में कंप्यूटर इतना स्लो हुआ करता था कि आप कुछ भी कोड लिख रहे हो, उसका रिजल्ट आता था बड़े लीनियर इक्वेशंस के 3 घंटे बाद. तो बैठे हुए कॉफी लेके, यू नो, बीच में वो लाइब्रेरी के नीचे कॉफी मिलता था, वहां पे भाग के गए, कॉफी लेके आके फिर पास में कंप्यूटर सेंटर था, बैठ जाते. कभी भी रात को 2 बज जाते थे, तो ऑब्वियसली मैं सब जगह वापस नहीं जाता था, वहां पे मेरा रेसिडेंस था फॉर द लेक्चरर्स. सो आई यूज्ड टू स्टे बैक इन नालंदा. और फिर खाना बहुत अच्छा होता था अरावली में, यू नो. सो नालंदा में काफी दिन ऐसे ही बाकी पीएचडी स्टूडेंट्स और उनके साथ काफी, यू नो, आई बिकेम लाइक ए स्टूडेंट, आई एम मोर और लेस लाइक ए बीटेक स्टूडेंट, कि वो लोग मेरे साथ काफी टाइम स्पेंड करते थे. और हमारे बायोमेडिकल इंजीनियरिंग में काफी बीटेक लोग प्रोजेक्ट्स करने आते, तो उनसे दोस्ती और हो गई थी कि वो कोई रोबोटिक्स में कर रहा है, कोई आर्टिफिशियल आर्म बना रहा है, यू नो. सो उस तरह से इट बिकेम ए वंडरफुल जर्नी. एंड यू नो, देन 89 से शुरू हुआ, और 95 में, उस बीच में मैं थोड़ा बाहर भी चला गया, फिर वापिस आ गया, तो पीएचडी सबमिट कर दिया और पीएचडी मिल गई. फिर मैं पीएचडी अवार्ड लेने नहीं गया. वहाँ पे प्रोफेसर राजू थे डायरेक्टर, तो वो एक दिन डिपार्टमेंट आए, उन्होंने बोला, अरे अमित सेन गुप्ता कौन है, हम मिलना चाहते हैं. तो वो विजिट में शायद निकले होंगे, और लकीली मैं वो बैठा था प्रोफेसर हुआ के साथ, तो मुझे बड़ा कॉन्ग्रेचुलेट किया, आपको फर्स्ट पीएचडी हम दे रहे हैं आईआईटी से, you know, this will be a first PhD from IIT Delhi to a gynecologist, so you will be remembered in IIT Delhi forever. So you know, मुझे बड़ा अजीब लगा, मैंने बोला अच्छा, I am the first of IIT, you know, like, you know, something, and they wrote in my testimonial that he's been the first PhD I had, you know, awarded by IIT. So वो जर्नी खत्म हुआ, फिर मैं विदेश चला गया, भारत सरकार के कुछ इम्पोर्टेंट पोजीशन लेके, यूनाइटेड नेशंस, फिर मलेशिया, और घूमते घूमते काफी साल बाद वापिस आया. तो बीच बीच में कम्युनिकेशन चल रहा था, मतलब एज अ विजिटिंग लेक्चरर, यू नो, आई यूज्ड टू कम ऑफन ऑन टू आईआईटी द बायोमेडिकल इंजीनियरिंग, बिकॉज़ दे ऑल न्यू मी. सो सडनली एक दिन आई थिंक मुझे पता नहीं कैसे एक मेल आया प्रोफेसर सुरेंद्र प्रसाद का, वो डायरेक्टर हुआ करते थे 2000, somewhere in 6 or 7, I don't remember exactly. So एक email आया कि Dr. Sengupta, we want your CV, and if you can come and meet us, we want to have some meeting with you. So बाद में मैंने पता किया, भाई ये अचानक मुझे क्यों बुलाया जा रहा है दिल्ली में. Though I used to come off and on, so he must have got information from some source. I don't know from which source, but most likely from alumni association से शायद उनको कुछ मिला था. तब IIT was, you know, trying to pull a lot of professors from alumni. Amongst the alumni जो बाहर अच्छे professors हैं या अच्छे teachers हैं, I think alumni association ने शायद उनको list दिया हुआ कि ये लोग हैं. तो और maybe some other professors, because I used to come off and on for lectures. So एक दिन मैं पहुंच गया वहाँ पे, टिकट काट के IIT दिल्ली. तो वहाँ पे एक देखा प्रोफेसर सुरेंद्र प्रसाद है, और प्रोफेसर DK जैन, you know, he was deputy director, I think faculty something, और dean UG, dean PG, तो काफी 5-7 लोग. फिर मैंने प्रोफेसर स्नेहानंद को भी बोला, मैम आप भी आ जाइए, क्योंकि मुझे पता नहीं है वो किस बात की मीटिंग है, something about the faculty. So then I was, you know, there a lot of discussion went on, and then they said we want to start something new in our IIT, and we want the alumnus to help us, and you are the only person we know जो डॉक्टर भी है और इंजीनियर भी है, तो हम अपने बीटेक स्टूडेंट्स के लिए कुछ नया इंटरडिसिप्लिनरी उनको एक अवेयरनेस जनरेट करवाना चाहते हैं कि मेडिकल और इंजीनियरिंग, दो बायोमेडिकल इंजीनियरिंग डिपार्टमेंट इज देयर, बट वहाँ पे डॉक्टर्स कोई नहीं थे. दे वर बेसिकली इधर इंजीनियर्स या फिर बायोसाइंस के प्रोफेसर्स थे. So core as a doctor practicing and with good knowledge of engineering as well as IIT Delhi alumnus. So मैंने बोला मेरे लिए तो फुल टाइम मुश्किल है, मैं तो नहीं कर पाऊंगा. I can't leave my first love, that's my profession. But then वो काफी लंबा डिस्कशन चला. They gave lot of ideas. फिर हम लोगों ने एक आइडिया डिजाइन किया कि छोटे छोटे कोर्स डेवलप करते हैं, 1 credit course for BTech, MTech and PhD. So 2 क्रेडिट कोर्स तैयार किए गए और उन्होंने बोला आप कुछ PhD लीजिए, so that they get a new dimension. So that's how my another journey began, as an adjunct professor from 2007 I think. और वो जर्नी खत्म हुआ, मेरा लास्ट PhD स्टूडेंट निकला 2017 में. So I said now bye bye. So it was a beautiful journey. बहुत कुछ सीखा मैंने IIT से, students, professors. It was like a family for me. मतलब it was a coincidence, incidence या accident जो भी कहो, और जो भी research वहाँ पे किए मैंने बच्चों के साथ या खुद भी किए, and each one of the papers are international, recognized, highly, cited papers, और काफी international awards मिले, काफी famous हो गया. So IIT has given lots of things. Even मेरे students भी काफी famous हुए, जिन्होंने PhD किया, या फिर बहुत, ये जब कोर्स शुरू हुआ तब 1 या 2 साल में ही 200 स्टूडेंट मेरे कोर्स लेने आ रहे. So सारे एक बार डायरेक्टर को बुलाया, डॉक्टर साहब ये क्या बात है, 200 स्टूडेंट हम तो रख नहीं पा रहे हैं उनको, आपके तो लिए फुल बड़ा लेक्चर हॉल खोलना पड़ेगा. Maybe the idea was that 1 क्रेडिट था, तो बीटेक स्टूडेंट्स को बहुत फायदा हो रहा था कि 1 क्रेडिट उनको मिलता है. प्लस मेरे लेक्चर्स होते थे वीकेंड में, because I used to go from Bombay, every 15 days or weekend. So वो गेस्ट हाउस में मेरी बुकिंग होती थी स्टैंडर्ड. So Friday evening, Saturday and Sunday full with students, and it was project based. So I developed a new kind of concept that you find a problem, कोई भी प्रॉब्लम, हेल्थ, मेडिकल, जो भी तुमको लगता है, एक प्रॉब्लम को आइडेंटिफाई करो, कैंपस में ही करो. जो भी कैंपस में कोई गिर रहा है तो एक्सीडेंट हो रहा है, हाथ फ्रैक्चर हो रहा है, मलेरिया हो रहा है तो कैसे मॉस्किटो नेट बनाया जाए, दिस एंड द स्टूडेंट्स आर ब्रिलियंट. तो उनका एक ग्रुप बना दिया था 6, 7, 10 जनों का. तो ऐसे 15, 20 ग्रुप बन गए बच्चों के, और उनको बड़ा मजा आता था कि एक नया सब्जेक्ट भी सीख रहे हैं, प्रोजेक्ट्स भी कर रहे हैं, कोई टेंशन नहीं है, वीकेंड में क्लास अटेंड करना पड़ता है, बाकी फ्री. So maybe that attracted lot of students, and the course became so famous. बहुत साल चला, 2 स्पेशल कोर्स ले रहा था एंड प्रोजेक्ट्स, और बहुत अच्छे प्रोजेक्ट्स बच्चों ने किए. I mean unbelievable. तब मैं सोचता था और बाकी लोगों से पूछता भी था, भाई इवन DST वाले, DBT वाले आते थे और बच्चों को बोलते थे हमसे पैसे ले लो आप, because they're all BTech, they were final year or BTech, MTech joint course like that. So even the DST people used to come and sit during our प्रोजेक्ट प्रेजेंटेशन, और बोलते थे भाई हमसे 20 लाख लो, 30 लाख लो, पर इसको और आगे प्रोटोटाइप को बढ़ाओ. बट अनफॉर्चुनेटली मोस्ट ऑफ द स्टूडेंट ऑफ द कोर्स either left for abroad or left for finance and job. That was a sad part. तो हम लोग उन दिनों में सोचते थे कि भाई शायद हमारा देश का इकोसिस्टम अच्छा होता तो ये स्टार्टअप यदि अब जो शुरू हुआ है, it's now. But had that started in 2006-07, next 10 years, तब वो नहीं था, एक फिट था जहाँ पे थोड़े बहुत हैंड होल्डिंग थे. तो कितने एंटरप्रेन्योर्स निकलते और इतने ब्रिलियंट आइडियाज में वो लोग काम करते थे, और most of them we lost. So that was one of the sad part. But definitely बहुत सारे मेरे IIT के बीटेक स्टूडेंट हैं जिन्होंने बाहर जाके उसी फील्ड में, मतलब जो मेडिकल में मेरे साथ उन्होंने प्रोजेक्ट किया था, they did PhD and they are now in a big positions. So that was the advantage, but US को फायदा हो रहा है,
Dr. Amit.
So that is, in short, my story with IIT. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Amit. That was really nice. Yeah, I wish whatever you started, had it been in 2006, 2007, had we thought about this startup groups, I'm sure we would have been a much richer institute today than what it is. Never mind. It's
Doesn't
only a
matter.
shift
It's
on
never
the,
late.
yeah, it's only a shift on the time scale. Now IIT Glory is again coming back. Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you
yes,
very
true.
much
Thank
for your lovely journey.
Thank you.
And now I will invite our youngest panelist today, Amir Zaid.
Thank you. Thank you,
Yeah,
Mr. Madan.
Amir, I just wanted to, you're really a lucky guy. You know, you people did a dual degree, that is BTech and MTech in chemical engineering in 5 years. I spent 5 years to only get one single degree of BTech. Yeah. Whereas you guys get a double degree. Yeah.
Hey, hello. Thanks,
It's-
Mr. Madan. And as I look at the panelists today, I
Oh,
look at
1 minute, Amir. I am sorry to interrupt you. Mr. Ramakant Gupta is also with us.
oh,
Mr.
that's
Madan,
great. Yeah. Oh, that's
yeah.
very good.
So
Yeah.
I'll add him to the panelist as well, right?
Yeah,
So
please, please.
I'll just do that. Yeah. And
That'd
our
be great.
president is also with us, Mr. Kalpen Shukla. So he's also here with
Very
us.
good. Yeah, that's good. Amir, just wanted to know what is this BRAC? I've heard of a BARC, but never BRAC here.
Mr. Madan, that is BRCA. It's the Board for Recreational and Cultural and Creative Activities,
Oh, wow.
which was constituted. And so most of the extracurricular activities, they were divided into different clubs, and all the clubs rolled into this board, which
Oh, I
was
see.
Vice Board.
So now you can start your journey.
Yes, no, thank you so much firstly for having me. And it's obviously a privilege and honor to be part of a panel which is as illustrious and as experienced as Mr. Amit, Professor Gaur. I was talking to my mother yesterday. I was telling her that, I feel old having graduated almost 8 years back. But then I looked at some of these panelists and they graduated when my mother wasn't born. So it goes to show the history of IIT in this country and the rich network of people from every decade who are still around and leading across both academia and as well as the industry. So in comparison to you all, I have a very limited history of my time after IIT. However, in that time, I have worked with a management consulting firm, Bain & Company. That's where I started out once I graduated. And then I've spent around 6 years in private equity, investing across large buyout in consumer electronics and financial services, to some very interesting startup companies like an app called Daily Hunt, which is a news aggregator app. And I started an app called Josh, which is an Indian version of TikTok. So even in my short tenure of 8 years, I've seen old school industrial businesses like Crompton Greaves to new age TikTok kind of businesses. And I'm still to make sense of how to think about such businesses. So I can only appreciate the journey that you, all of you have seen, having graduated in 70s and 80s and having seen the country move from where it was then to where it is today. In my journey in IIT, I think there were two highlights for me. One, I was part of Vindhyachal. It was a newly converted BTech hostel. So I believe in yours it used to be an MTech only. So the undergraduate batch was very, very small. My batch was about 17 students, but it was a very passionate hostel. And we used to compete with Kumaon for these BRCA trophy, where we used to attend different events, get points. All of them would, think of it like a Hogwarts school where you're competing for points and all of that. Being a very small hostel, I think one of the interesting things was trying to solve for a resource constraint problem. So IIT is very unique where they give you only just enough resources to get the job done, and then gives you 10 other distractions. So you are forced to choose very early on, where would you spend your time? And you start questioning, is this of value or is it not of value? And I think that has stayed on. So when today as an investor, when we look at businesses, we naturally start questioning that the critical question we ask to companies is that, if you had only this much resource, where would you spend it? And the quality and the thoughtfulness of that answer typically tells you if you're investing behind the right team or not the right team. And I think that is a trait we picked up in IIT. We were always constrained about whether you want to go to the ADM class and keep your attendance, or you're going to stay on till late night, practice your dramatics event, and win the trophy for your hostel. And people followed their passion, everyone took different courses, but it was very heartening to see that eventually everyone succeeded and applied themselves in their chosen field, which is the second thing I took out of IIT, which is the peer set. I really didn't appreciate it so much when I was in IIT, but coming out, I think we undervalue how much we learn from a peer set, and being an on-campus college for, in my case, 5 years, you get to spend your time with the best in the country. And the other thing is there are people with diverse interests. It's not like everyone will be academically passionate. It's not that everyone will choose to excel in one field. There's a huge diversity of what people choose to do. The best dancers, musicians, financial analysts, computer scientists, academicians, professors come out of that college. So people with diverse interests, but with a shared passion of excellence. And you share your lives with them through formative years on campus very, very closely. You form your bonds. And it's not limited to the 4-5 years you spend there. Even when you graduate, these same set of peers keep encouraging you, pushing you. You look at them and see how good they are doing. So continuously you're on your toes, trying to excel in your own chosen path. So I think that is a gift that always keeps on giving. Even 8 years down the line, you pretty much keep looking at your peers and keep wondering at the amazing successes they have, which acts as an encouragement for you. So that's my short story, and I think thanks again for having me.
Zaib, any interesting incident which you still remember, which still sometimes makes you laugh at yourself here at the IIT?
There are many. I think the first.
Let's hear one.
They came a dime a dozen. Every day was very, very interesting. But my hostel had a very interesting culture of something called Matki Ford, which we used to do in February and Basant Panchami. And I don't know if it's politically correct to say this now, but those were the years when ragging was still looked at as something that's okay. But it wasn't ever hurtful, but it was seen as a marker where the first year students were accepted in the fold. So Matki Ford is when the first year batch would go up in a pyramid, break the matki, and if you were successful, that was the end of ragging. And now you should go hunt your seniors, drag them out in the mud. And for the first 2 semesters that you suffered, all of that comes out once. So that was the day where it almost felt like an Independence Day for us. I think lots of memories, lots of bonds that are formed. But looking back, I think the way you struggle through and the kind of things you pull off on campus, looking from outside, and the kind of nicknames you give to your friends, the kind of slinging in the mud, the kind of food you eat, the kind of times you spend, all of that is funny. And all of them, when we look back, it's a memory which sort of stays with you.
Thank you, Amir. Thank you very much for your talk. I now move on to Akshay Gaur. Akshay, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah. Yes, Akshay, it's all yours. Now let's see where your journey started and where you are today. So I'm sure it must have been very interesting, especially considering that you're passionate about liberty, equality, fraternity. I mean, from engineering, I really don't know how an engineer could think on these lines here later in the life, and how it has helped you, form an excellent career for yourself here.
So, firstly, I'm really honored to be part of this panel. Amit Da, hats off to you. Hats off to you.
It's hats off to IIT Delhi. They only pulled me in, and I got all the love and affection of everyone.
I think Amit is Amit is the only person who is both a doctor as well as an engineer. You never find a duplicate of one anywhere.
Credit goes to IIT. Credit goes to IIT. 100% credit. Yeah.
So my journey obviously started when I was just under 16 years old.
Wow.
And I walked into Jwalamukhi, and unbeknownst to me, the opening had been shifted by about 20 days or something like that. तो मैं वहाँ खड़ा हुआ था नोटिस बोर्ड के सामने, देख रहा था कि ये तो कॉलेज तो खुलेगा नहीं. तो मेरे पेरेंट्स नैनीताल के पास रहते थे, तो उस टाइम मोबाइल कुछ नहीं था, तो क्या करें. तो किसी तरह आई गॉट इन टच विद देम एंड आई टोल्ड देम कि व्हाट शुड आई डू. तो उन्होंने बोला कि वापस आ जाओ. तो इतना ये सब चल रहा था. तो मैं नोटिस बोर्ड जब पढ़ रहा था, तो पीछे से एक मजदूर सा कोई आदमी आ रहा था. ना दाढ़ी बनी हुई थी, लुंगी पहनी हुई थी, फटी हुई कमीज पहनी हुई थी. मेरे को बोलता है, ए फ्रेशर. तो मैं घबरा गया. तो वो दिस इज अ टर्म विच अमित दा माइट नो. वो कुछ अपीयरेंस पाड़ा दादा होते हैं ना, जैसे लोकल टफीज, वो वैसा कुछ लग रहा था. तो उसने मेरे को बोला, जब when I turned around, he looked at me. By the way, I was about 4'10". I had no fuzz on my face, and I was a little roly-poly. तो वो मेरे को बोलता है, ए पप्पू, यहाँ क्या कर रहा है. तो मैंने कहा, सर ज्वाइन कर रहा हूँ आईआईटी. वो आईआईटी का सेंट्रल स्कूल उधर है. तो मैंने कहा, नहीं सर, मैं आईआईटी ज्वाइन कर रहा हूँ. तो काफ़ी किया. तो फिर ही सेड, हैव यू हैड ब्रेकफास्ट. तो मैंने कहा, नहीं सर. सुबह सुबह का टाइम था, तो मेस में ले गया. तो ही सेज, उधर 5-6 और बैठे हुए थे सारे, ऑल द पढ़ा दादा. उस टाइम वो समर हॉलीडेज में लॉट ऑफ पीपल यूज्ड टू कम टू गिव देयर कंपार्टमेंट एग्जाम्स.
Exactly.
सो दे वर ऑल द टफीज. आई डिडंट नो दैट. तो मैं भी कुर्सी पे जाके बैठ गया. इसने, नहीं पप्पू, बच्चे कुर्सी पे नहीं बैठते हैं. तो आई वाज मेड टू लाई डाउन ऑन द टेबल, एंड वन ऑफ द मेस स्टाफ वाज सेंट टू आरकेपुरम सेक्टर 3 मार्केट कि वो पूपसी की बोतल लेके आना. आप लोग जानते हैं पूपसी की बोतल क्या होती है? अमीर, यू नो, it's a bottle with which you feed babies.
Babies.
So, and that time they used to have these bottles which were curved.
Correct.
तो बॉटल आई, उसमें दूध भरा गया, एंड आई वाज टोल्ड टू लाई डाउन ऑन द टेबल एंड ड्रिंक फ्रॉम द बॉटल एंड किक माय हैंड्स एंड लेग्स इन द एयर लाइक अ बेबी. So that was my introduction to IIT. Anyway, my journey started. I was wrongly very proud of myself that I'm joining IIT. उधर तो एक से एक बढ़ के खिलाड़ी. It came to a point that I said I have to differentiate myself somehow. तो academically तो बहुत गुरु हैं यहाँ पे. तो I got involved with everything else that you can think of. Debating, dramatics, lecture series committee. There was a publicity committee also, because that time there were no computers. So any event that happened, you had to draw posters. And मतलब जितने हॉस्टल और फॉर द कॉन्वोकेशन हॉल और इधर लाइब्रेरी के बाहर एक्सेट्रा. सो आई स्टार्टेड डूइंग ऑल दैट. I was deeply involved with theatre and debating, especially. And एक साल EDLC का सेक्रेटरी भी रहा. फिर उसके बाद मैंने कहा, ये पॉलिटिक्स अच्छी चीज़ है, तो हॉस्टल सेक्रेटरी भी बन गए. तो ऐसे चलता रहा. एंड आई एक्टेड इन अ लॉट ऑफ प्लेस, बोथ हिंदी एंड इंग्लिश. हैड अ ग्रेट टाइम. So, but you had to go on, and also follow the purpose for which you came. So, I had some very good friends. One of them was a professor at IIT Delhi, Professor Manoj Datta. So, Manoj was an amazing guy, is an amazing guy. And his notes were always, he was a class topper and, very brilliant, but his notes were always available to you. So with friends like Manoj and some others, etc., I kind of managed to go through IIT. In the fourth year, there was we had an option to do an external subject. So civil engineering kar rahe the, so there was a COBOL programs course, 1 semester. So I said, I'll do this because I said, बाकी सब में तो बहुत मार खाई है, तो maybe इसमें काम चल जाएगा. So I chose this subject, and there was a great affinity that COBOL had for me and I had for COBOL. So that was probably my only E grade. E was excellent. That was a top grade. So that was my only E grade in IIT. A भी मिले, B भी मिले, C भी मिले, F भी मिले. And for some strange reason in IIT that time, the F was graded into two parts, F1 and F2.
F2.
So why that you failed? You failed. Why is there an F1 and an F2? So one never knew. So I kind of got a affinity for COBOL, and the same computer center, Amita, that you refer to, you first punched a deck of cards, you submitted them, and you got them a couple of days later. And there was a classmate of mine who was very smart. He didn't want to spend money on buying those registers for the lecture, for taking notes. So he decided that he will convert degrees centigrade to degrees Fahrenheit at intervals of 0.001 and gave a wide range. He got in deep trouble for that because he printed a stack, this big. But anyway, so I chose, my first job was in a civil engineering consultancy. I don't know how I got that job. I went to Nehru Place, those of you who know it.
Yeah.
So, a lot of confidence, that is something which IIT really taught me, that you can handle anything. So I didn't have a job, and it was getting to May. So गर्मी में दोपहर को मैं अपनी jeans और bushert में with slippers I went to Nehru Place. So there बहुत civil engineering companies थी. So I walked into a company called Hove India. I don't know whether you guys have heard of it or not, or whether it still exists. And I went to the receptionist and I gave her my CV. As I was leaving, she says, "Please wait." She says, "Dr. Bhide will see you now." So मैंने कहा, I'm not in any position to be interviewed. She says, "It's cool. Dr. Bhide has come from MIT. He knows students." So I got my first job. As I was leaving, Dr. Bhide tells me, "By the way, what is your name?" He had interviewed me, and I was very lucky. I got the job. When I came back and told people that I got a job with Hove India, they all thought I was bullshitting them. Sorry, pardon my French. But, the thing was, when I sat in that interview, he gave me a pad and paper and he started, drawing things and asking me questions related to those diagrams. And somehow I must have answered them, and, but at that time, this is 1977, I probably got a salary of 800 rupees a month, which was a very high paying salary that time for a civil engineer. And I said, "Nah, this won't work for me." So I decided that I'd do my MBA. So I went to IIM Kolkata and specialized in systems and marketing. And in addition to the degree that I got from IIM Calcutta, I also found my life partner. She was my classmate. So, so good things happen at educational institutions sometimes. So my career then has been in tech. I was a programmer, BA, etc., went on. And I worked in banking technology. And I got out of the corporate rat race in 2015 end. Um, uh, I was a big surprise to a lot of my classmates because, I would be that person in the yearbook least likely to succeed. So, it went off well. I finished as the chief information officer of a bank in the Middle East. Did a lot of very interesting things in various countries. I worked in UK, Singapore, Indonesia, various countries in Africa. And one of the things that I learned over there in that whole experience was the importance of freedom.
Akshay, you have 1 minute more.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So this is the longest answer you would have ever received, Narendra, on why liberty, equality, fraternity. Because freedom of thought, freedom of action, and the freedom to follow your own path
Yeah.
is extremely important. And I must say that, while I haven't kind of, raised any flags and, protests and things like that, but whoever I interact with, I work with a lot of startups now as an advisor. And that's what I tell them. I said, liberate yourself from thinking along straight lines. And since I've always never known how to walk in a straight line, that's my. But the interesting thing is, I've now settled in the Nilgiris, and there is a very active theater community here. So after IIT and a little bit in IIM, I finally restarted my love for theater, and I actually act, direct, etc. Good fun.
That's great.
So that's me.
Thank you, Akshay. That's really a nice journey. I'm sure you must have worked with my friend Deepak Gera and,
Yes.
and Shashi Modgil.
Yes. Yeah. So Deepak and I went to the same school.
Deepak and I were classmates here.
Yeah. So Deepak and I went to the same school.
And of course, Shashi was 1 year junior to us.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
he's still, I'm in touch with him and his family here.
Yeah. And Amir, yours is a new hostel, but there's nothing better than Jwala.
To be honest, when I got the list, when you got the admit and there was a form which said your hostel, I went on the on IIT's website, looked at the names. Only one which stood out was Jwalamukhi, and the only thing I was praying for is any hostel but Jwalamukhi.
That was people's envy.
I'll take it that way.
Okay, we now ask Ramakant Gupta, you're there, am I right? Hello? Dr. Gitanjali? Ramakant Gupta is there, no?
Yes, he's here, but he actually did not allow me to promote him to be a panelist. He's
Okay.
there, he's participating, but I don't know.
So
Not
we moved
joining
to Narendra Pandey.
Yeah, please, yes.
Yeah, Mr. Pandey, you are most welcome. Now floor is yours.
Thank you very much, sir. I'm just
No, sir. We all are alumnus standing on
yes.
the same platform.
yeah. Thank you very much. So first of all, let me share
Maybe,
that
maybe the height is different here.
yes. So let me share one simple thing before I begin, and that is that today Amir Zeib has been given the status of being the youngest. I remember yesterday only there was She Inspires, and I had followed the whole of the program. And it was Ashi Agarwal, and she had done her BTech in 2020, and she was a panelist yesterday.
That's the fun of it.
Young Person's Award goes to Ashi Agarwal, first of all. But something common I have got with Amir Zeib, he was able to grab some seats in my hostel, that is the Vindhyachal hostel. And in fact, my experience in IIT started in a slightly different way. And my stay at IIT has been very, very eventful all the while that I stayed over here. First of all, when I was in St. Xavier's Ranchi, we went to IIT Delhi to appear for the test because they have a different test for the PG students. And I appeared over there in the daytime, and we went around Delhi because we were coming from a small town like Sindri. I was coming from, and through Ranchi I went to IIT Delhi to appear for the test. So thinking that okay, it was quite uncertain whether we would again get a chance to come back to Delhi so soon or not. So we went around wandering the whole of the Delhi, moving around looking for a Lal Killa, Qutub Minar, etc., so that maybe tomorrow morning we have to go back to our hometown. So it was around 11:30 at night when we came back in a group of students that we friends were, and we went to the physics department to check who were the who the students had qualified, and I was quite surprised to see my name over there. It was not that I was not a good student, but it was a pleasant surprise. And the more of the pleasant surprise was that out of the 20 seats in the IIT Delhi Physics Department, MSc Physics, 7 students who had qualified were all from my Bihar.
Wow.
And out of that, 5 students were from the same class of St. Xavier's Ranchi. We were studying together in St. Xavier's, and we all 5 had shifted to IIT Delhi as a batch. So that was a pleasant surprise. That was one part. Secondly, from the next day when we started living over there, and we had the shocking experience, and that later I could realize that it was a usual part in the beginning in an IIT. I stayed initially for a couple of months in Nilgiri hostel. And I suppose there is a Aravali perhaps by the side of
Yeah, that's
Nilgiri.
my hostel.
Yeah. And I think you must also have been a participant to those events that at night we suddenly would rise to hear the loudest of the noises between the 2 hostels. And all the boys in the 2 hostels would go to their roof and would shout at the choicest of expletives to each other. That was a cultural shock to us. But anyway, then we realized that, okay, it's part of the purchase ceremony that they had over there. And even some of the senior students of that hostel, they barged into our room also sometimes. Okay, fresher, okay. Oh no, PG student, yes. Oh, sorry, sir, sorry, sir, sorry, sir. They would immediately go back. So that was the beginning of our life in IIT. And even in IIT, we had one thing I can say for sure, that in IIT, you have the liberty for both. If you want to study, you have huge opportunity to study. If you want to play, you have huge opportunity to play. And if you want to have some other extracurricular activities, you have huge opportunity to do. So that means that for the all-round personality development, IIT is an ideal place. We called it, coming from a small towns, we called it the heaven on the earth in India, because the atmosphere there is so conducive. The teachers are so cooperative, and the facilities are so much abound that you are not left without doing anything to make your career better one. So that was the best part out of it. And in fact, I can say, I'll quote one very simple example how IIT works. During our class time in physics department, in the 2nd or 3rd semester, out of the electives I wanted to study, it was 3rd semester perhaps, I wanted to study laser physics. But because in the 2nd semester I had opted for something else, and there was a group system, so I couldn't opt for laser, I had to study some other paper. This was really a very shocking experience for me, that even in IIT I couldn't study that. So I went to our head, and Professor M.S. Sodha was our head at that time. He later became the Vice Chancellor of our university also in Lucknow. And I told him, sir, it is IIT. And if I am not able to study something that I want in IIT, where could I get the opportunity? And Professor Sodha said, okay, son, beta, aap aisa karo, aap bahar baitho. That was his usual style. Tum bahar baitho, main dekhta hu. It was lunchtime, and he called all the DRC members right there at that time. Within half an hour, the meeting was held. It went around for around 3 hours. And after 3 hours, when the faculty members came out of the chamber, I came to know that the DRC and Professor Soda had removed all the group systems. There was no group left to choose from. Any student can choose any paper from anywhere to study. And this is what inspires me. This is how IIT functions. This is how IIT is student-centric. Actually, I was postgraduate representative also for the Senate. I was a member of the BPGS also, and a nominee to Senate also. So I had a very eventful life over there. Like, for example, even in my classroom, as a student, I was in the classroom. It was Professor DC Dubey. He was teaching us electronics. And in the first minor examination, I could not score out of 20 marks. I scored just 2 marks. And I wrote in the answer sheet itself, sir, I feel sorry that I am not able to score and I'm not able to answer you. In the answer sheet, I wrote it. And when I got back my answer sheet, then Professor DC Dubey had written, he had written simply, sincerity is expected of matured people. I still remember the sentence. And this sentence had so much impact on me that at the end of the semester in that paper, I was having the maximum marks in my class. That is what inspires. A teacher writing me back, inspiring me to do better, and I'm able to do better. So we had great teachers over there. We had Professor A.K. Ghatak, Professor Anurag Sharma. They all inspired us. Yes, they were great teachers, basically. I don't call them first professors, I call them first teachers. Because they have inspired really. Professor L.K. Mehrotra. But you see, in IIT, there were a lot of events also that has some, that had a lot of impact on my career. Later that I'm using those experiences over there. For example, I can tell you that in IIT, there was a movement in 1990. A great movement. And that was, if you remember, April 1990, a student had died in thin films lab of Professor K.L. Chopra. And there was a huge movement over there. And I don't know for what reason, I was thrown out of the system as a leader of the movement. It went around for more than 1.5 months. And in between, I got the joining from Lucknow University. I was managing everything. But, you know, that handling of those events over there and the treatment of the teachers, they were still loving to me. They never treated me like enemy. They were still loving to me. And that inspired me so much that when I came to Lucknow University, and there is a world of difference between what IIT is and what a normal state university is. Normal state university is having large number of student leaders connected to different political parties, what kind of violence and what kind of not, everything is there. So those experiences at IIT, even in that case, even at that time, Professor N.C. Nigam was the director, and then earlier also a difference between the postgraduate and the undergraduate students' degree, etc. He had made some comments, that campaign. These all experiences made me so rich in my life that when I came to such a place where violence was a normal course, and you can say compromise on integrity was a normal course, I was subjected to all kinds of threats over here at Lucknow University. But thanks to my IIT and its personality development system, that I stood my ground all through my career, and still I am known in my university as a non-compromising person. Thanks to the system of IIT. IIT doesn't only teach, it develops one's personality. And that is what I am made of. In IIT, my career started school from a place like Sindri, government school. All the teaching was in Hindi, pure Hindi. I didn't know how to speak English initially. When I went to St. Xavier's, it was all English medium. I didn't know how to study things in English. So whenever we used to write our examination, in English, sometimes we wouldn't get appropriate words to write over there. So we would write the Hindi word in place of that in the English sentence. But good, those fathers from Belgium at St. Xavier's, they used to give credit for that. But if some students are listening to this panel, I would like to tell them they are also coming from such humble backgrounds. What I did, I started at my St. Xavier's College, and even at IIT Delhi, I started reading Times of India editorial daily as a routine religiously. I bought the dictionary, Chambers 20th Century Dictionary. I would read the editorial. Once I would mark the words that were not known to me. I would look it for the meaning into the dictionary. I would read it that editorial and would find the contextual meaning of those words in addition to increasing the vocabulary. Many things I did. And when I came to IIT, and the IIT system promoted me in such a way that I was considered as one of the best debaters in English in IIT.
Wow.
That was a surprise. So what exactly does it mean? What I learned from IIT is helping me even today in doing it. You can see from in IIT gave me the opportunity to learn as outside departmental electives. I learned 2 papers in sociology from the Humanities and Social Sciences department. And today, that has connected me to the society. I'm a physicist, and that has connected me to the society. And whenever in different functions or different seminars I am going, and when I'm delivering my lecture on the social issues, people are simply amused that how I am able to deliver this kind of things being a physicist. When I was in Vindhyachal, Amir, for you, when I was in Vindhyachal, on one house day program, I was thrown into at the dais to compare the program where all the great professors of the various departments had been there. I was just thrown into that. And then after the program, when all the professors came forward to congratulate me for this kind of nice comparing, anchoring of the program, then I discovered, okay, I could be an anchor also. And here in Lucknow University, I am considered the best anchor to even today. When the great personalities are arriving in our university, our vice chancellor used to say, call Professor Pandey, he will handle the anchoring. So this is how we have been brought up in IIT. IIT in different curricular activities, I was very, heavily participating over there. I was very much participating over there. So when I became the cultural activity director over here at Lucknow University, the first thing I did was I created 7 clubs in the cultural activity board, that is the Sanskritiki. Here it is called Sanskrit, 7 cultural activities board, and handed them to 7 different people to do it. I started a series of cultural and youth fest in our university, and continuously it went for 7 consecutive years. So when you are coming from a great system to a lesser mortal system, you act as a feedback mechanism. IITians do not only contribute going abroad. It was my conscious choice not to go abroad. I chose to stay in India only. I got, IITs are launching pads for going to the foreign countries. I chose not to go to the foreign countries and to stay back in India. IITs are known for the BTechs. All the students strive for getting into the BTech. Although being amongst the toppers in my college, in my school, I never chose to be an engineer. I just wanted to study physics. So I continued studying physics and did never go for the engineering subject. But today, I give full credit to my IIT for my all-round personality development and making me a real human being. Because even after so much protest of 1990 in IIT Delhi, and today the insurance system in IIT is because of us that we protested over at that time. So even after doing all these things, IIT did never hate me, did never say that you are doing something wrong, you are not fit for IIT or something like that. They always encouraged me. I didn't never go for the politics. IITians generally do not go. But I
Professor,
think,
you have 1 minute more.
sure, thank you very much.
Sorry
But
to
one
interrupt
thing
you.
I'll certainly like to share, that IITians, they go abroad, they serve somewhere, sometimes in our country also. But if you get a chance to enter into the IITs, it is very, very important for best minds to go into the politics for cleansing the system. I'm not a very fond of, you can say, Arvind Kejriwal, but Arvind Kejriwal from an IIT is a great contribution to our political system. I have never been a politician. I will never be. I'm an academician. I will ever be an academician. But that part should also not be left from the IITs. And IITs should act as mentors to different universities. If they can, I think it can be a great symbiosis and we can work together. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, Professor Pandey. That is really nice to know your journey from IIT. I mean, today's panelists, if you look at it, they are from the diverse field. We have an engineer come doctor, or it is doctor come engineer, Amit. Then we have Akshay. I don't know whether you should call him an actor, an engineer, or what it is. But similarly, Professor Pandey, Zeb is supposed to be a chemical engineer. I'm sure you must have forgotten the chemical engineering. You only know about where the money is. Am I right?
No, Mr. Matal, I'll just correct you because I've been asked this comment a certain times. But at one point in time, the finance minister of this country was, or junior finance minister was Mr. Jain Sinha, and the RBI governor was Mr. Rajan, who were both chemical engineers. So
Why go for my own Professor Amit Mitra?
Yes.
He happens to be now the finance minister of West Bengal. Yeah.
Yeah, I know you're kidding, but when people make this comment, this is what I tell them, that the finance minister and RBI governor were chemical engineers from IT Delhi. So I think we can run finance.
Now correction. Amir, Raghu is an electrical engineer.
My bad. But Mr. Jain Sinha was chemical, so I take his example and then say there's another engineer who was RBI governor at the same time. But
yeah, I just wish to share a very small and event which happened when I joined IIT in 1970. I still remember there was a Professor Gulati who said that, listen, there are 24 hours in a day. And when you work for only 8 hours, right? You still need about 8 hours for your sleep and your other thing. You still left with another 8 hours, So to spend those 8 hours, you must work also. So whatever emphasis you give for your studies, for those 8 hours, you must give the same emphasis to the other activities where you have 8 hours to yourself. I think this is what made each one of us a really good human being here. I'm really proud of it that I was lucky enough to be a part of the IIT here.
So one intervention, sir. One small intervention, sir. Actually, about the alumni, etc., and the contribution of IIT, I can only say that खुशबुओं को बहुत शौक है फैलने का मगर खुशबुओं को बहुत शौक है फैलने का मगर मुमकिन नहीं ये हवाओं से रिश्ता किए बगैर अपने अलुमनाई से अपने IIT से रिश्ता किए बगैर हम आगे नहीं बढ़ सकते. That's what.
Thank you. That's very nice.
Professor Pandey, we would love to publish this in our newsletter.
Yes, that's right.
I think this message must go home to every single alum.
Sure.
That alumni association is indeed the Hawa ka Jhonka, which is going to really spread you all over. And of course, another advantage is the cross-pollination of ideas, where we pick up something from you and share it with somebody else.
Exactly.
So somewhere our opportunity to create value will multiply when we actually believe in it, that we work together and we strengthen this bonding and we strengthen the association by which we all will go forward. I am very happy to hear you today, Professor Pandey.
Sir, one thing small I would like to share with you, that on the day that we came for our test, we got the results same day. In 2006, I was made the Director of Admissions for Fine Arts over here. It was around 3,000. The test was for 300 in IIT, chosen 300. Here, the test was for more than 3,000 students The test finished at 11 o'clock. I managed things in such a way that at 9 o'clock, the whole of the result was pasted on the website. And the people here were simply amused how this could be done. And this is what we can act as feedback mechanism from IIT back to our universities and colleges. This is what I want to convey today.
Brilliant. I completely
Yeah.
agree with you. And I'm sure all the persons who are hearing you, I'm sure they'll have similar thoughts. So somewhere I think the networking effect that Amir also talked about, I mean, the best thing that we have and what we take forward from the campus are those deep relationships and the networking effect that we enjoy rest of the life after we leave the campus. So somewhere I am very happy all of you converge on one idea that association must be strong. All power to all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Kalpin, for your lovely concluding remarks. But before I close this session, I would request all the participants to please give feedback about this session, how we can, especially the panelists, as to how we can improve what we are doing today. What else we can do to really improve it, and what else we can do at the association level to improve our networking, to improve our bonding between the alumni, so that we can keep on evolving all the time. Yeah. Thank you very much against all the participants, all the panelists, and hope to meet you sometime, somewhere in life. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thanks everyone. Thank you very much
Thank
for
you.
spending your time with us. Thank you. Thank you, doctor.
Right.
You are a very unique doctor.
Thanks to IIT
Sure.
again. Yeah,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
thank you.
Very
Thank
happy
you.
to
Bye,
hear you.
everybody.
Thank you.
Good night.
Right. Bye. Take care.